Welcome, guys, to David M's ultimate real life test for microphones in earbuds. Bowie 30 by Baseus is in my ears right now, and we're about to test them against two other difficult to beat competitors. What's up, everybody? This is David M, the Polish potato. My videos normally start in a different way, but today I'm sitting in the car because I owe you guys this road test that I normally do. And if you're here for the first time, that's how I test microphone quality in earbuds by trying to recreate conditions that you may encounter in your daily life, whether you're commuting or in many other scenarios, and you have to use your earbuds for a phone call. And this is to test how well they can reject all the noise around me and only keep my voice in the recording so that the person on the other end of the phone call can hear you well. And we start in an idling car on the side of the road because this is fairly easy environment for these earbuds to figure out. There is not too much noise pollution going on around me right now, but we're going to change those conditions dramatically by cracking both window, throwing the car in the first gear, and starting the drive. Therefore, introducing the road noise, the air flowing into the cabin noise, the engine noise, and most of all, a lot of wind noise coming through the window. And all of these factors mixed together make it so much more difficult for the algorithm inside these earbuds to figure out all this sound coming through the microphones and determine what's important, which of these sounds is my voice that it needs to keep, and what is everything else, meaning the noise that it needs to reject. And of course, to make this more scientific, I'm going to keep the same conditions and use two other different earbuds so that you guys have the three voice samples posted in the video right next to each other. And this way, figure out by comparing them to one another which of these earbuds sound the best. So the second earbud in the test today is not going to be an easy task for the Bowie 32 match. This is the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. We've had them in the channel before. We've tested them in the same conditions, and I already know that they usually perform really well. I don't think much has changed since my last test. So today I'm also going to drive 50 miles an hour, just like I did a few minutes ago with the Bowie 30, and in the same exact scenario, see how well they perform against our main earbud of the day. And for you guys, for those of you who really rely on the microphone quality for your phone calls, because, for example, when you're making Thanksgiving plans and you're telling someone you're definitely not bringing the stuffing this year, and the word not is cut out, and they heard you that you're definitely bringing the stuffing this year, that's, of course, a big problem. It creates a lot of issues. Aside from all the political discussions that you don't want to have at a Thanksgiving table, you just added another problem because your earbuds couldn't handle the transmission well. So you want to make sure whatever you're using can handle those phone calls, even if you're in a difficult sonic environment. Time to pull over and use competitor number 3 for today. I strategically picked competitor number 3 for this test today, and this is the ARTTI AR03. I reviewed them on the channel recently, but they are similarly priced to the Bowie 30. They're both in the $30 range. The sound beats that you just heard are a little bit more expensive. With discounts, I believe you can get them for around $50. Both the ARTTI and the Bowie 30 are in the exact same $30 range. Of course, Bowie is on sale right now, and I hope that sale lasts. But if we're comparing, we should be comparing apples to apples. So all of them are stem earbuds, and you could technically expect similar performance. But now that you guys have the complete 3 samples, you can compare them for yourselves and let me know in the comments what do you think. The last voice sample I want to give you guys for today is just the recording from iPhone 16 Pro with nothing connected. And this is because the iPhone has pretty good microphone that picks up the environment, the auditory conditions in the environment pretty well to represent exactly what type of noise these earbuds have to deal with in order to figure out how to only keep my voice in the recordings and reject everything else. And as you can hear, that is a pretty complex task that we're asking them to solve. So I'm really looking forward to your comments, and now I'm going to go back to my studio and record the rest of this review. Alright guys, I'm back in my holiday themed studio for the rest of this review. Other things worth mentioning, it's Bluetooth 5.3 earbuds, so you do have dual device connection. Again, they use the word multi-point connection in advertising. It's dual device connection. Let's be clear about that. IPX4 sweatproof and waterproof rating. IPX4 protection against splashes. So you can exercise in them. Don't jump in the pool. If you immerse them completely underwater, they're not going to survive. 200% bass boost. I would not use that wording. It's a weird way to put it. Because what exactly is 100% bass? What is the baseline? What is the baseline for bass? What is the point of reference that you're saying here is 200% that these earbuds deliver? But yes, it's correct. The bass is very strong. These are bass head earbuds. I said that in my first part of this review video, so no question about that. Aerospace grade titanium plated compound diaphragm is what's responsible for delivering this bass heavy sound into your head. The last two things I want to mention that we always talk about in the reviews are, number one, battery life. You get about 8 hours on a single charge, 65 total hours with the case. The case is a little bit bulky, but I mean, it seems like it. But then if you compare it to Moondrop Mocha that I just reviewed, it's, look at this, exactly the same size, both in terms of thickness and the dimensions. So it's really not that big, even though it seems like it's bigger than it is when you pick it up. I don't know, just a weird impression. So I feel like I already talked about the case a lot during these two reviews, but the last important bit of information, the ease of getting them out of the case is pretty good. I feel like even people with bigger fingers should have no problems removing them. And of course, they have magnets that snap them back in easily. One person in the comments asked about putting different tips on them. If you go with foam tips, for example, like I use on my Moondrop earbuds, this is SF0 from Sonic Foam on the bases right now. They won't fit in the case anymore, and even there's no amount of squeezing and adjusting you can do to push them in there. So just so you know, the case is designed to hold only what's included in this package. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you enough information if you're looking to add Baseus Bowie 30 to your collection, or maybe make them your first wireless earbuds ever. And if you do that, please use the link in the description. This will help the channel, and it will help me making more informative and cool videos.